Welcome back to the Around the Block Sports Show. Today we will be wrapping up the NFL season, our Super Bowl picks, and just talking about the offseason in general. So getting right into it, Super Bowl 55 was kind of a nightmare for Adam pick-wise. So to start things off, worth 5 points. We both picked Kansas City to cover the spread of 3.5, but Tampa Bay blew them out of the water. So we both got that one wrong.
Can't bet
Next, it
against
was
Brady, I guess. Can't bet against Brady.
Next for 3 points. It was that over under, that coin flip pick. Drew picked the under, but Adam picked the over. The under won because the over under was 57, and there were only 31-9, 40 points.
Yeah.
The next was what color Gatorade will the winning head coach be covered in? Drew said yellow, Adam said orange. It was blue. Very unfortunate.
Tragic.
We had what color hat will Bruce Arians be wearing, which to my surprise I got right. He wore a white hat, but Adam said red. And finally, we predicted who would catch the first Super Bowl touchdown, which was Rob Gronkowski. He kind of dominated. Maybe he should have won Super Bowl MVP. I don't know.
No, I mean, that's Brady's to win. He's had enough debatable ones. You got James White, you got all those in the past. This one definitely deserved. On the back of his arm that threw a good ball and threw a good Lombardi Trophy too across the bay. So.
But to wrap things up, we finished with the final score of Adam 80, Drew 73. Keep in mind, we started in about week 8, I believe. But Adam, he's victorious this year in our 2020-2021 NFL season picks.
Yes, there will be a forfeit coming soon for Drew. We'll have to figure that out for a later day. It should be an interesting one, though. I know I'm the pick god, so it's not surprising. Quick dubs right there. Took it. All throughout the season, I dominated. I got it done. You came back a little bit in the playoffs. Definitely had some. Definitely the score is a little larger than it seems from that Super Bowl performance by you, I will say, but still.
Next, do you want to talk about maybe some off-season stuff? So earlier today, we saw Carson Wentz was traded to the Indianapolis Colts for a stuffed animal and a bag of potato chips.
Yeah, $3 and a bag of potato chips. Carson Wentz is trash. No, I don't know. I really don't know, but I just feel like if the Colts could have got anyone else, they would be definite Super Bowl contenders. But Wentz is like a project kind of. It feel like he's not a project, but he's like a fix. He's like you have to make like a version 2.0. So it's like not 1.0, it's 2.0.
The big loser of this deal is definitely Jacoby Brissett. You got to feel for the guy. Last year, Philip Rivers came over. He played for a year, then retired. Now we have Carson Wentz coming over, stealing his starting spot again. Jacoby Brissett, he didn't even have a bad year. He had a couple touchdown passes. He had some highlights. But yeah, he's definitely the loser in this deal.
Well, there was stuff at the beginning of the season that said the Colts could have been in the running for Brady. So looking in hindsight, we definitely see that was a bad decision either way, whether you thought Philip Rivers was your guy or not. But if you could have gone after him, that would have been good because honestly, that team is, you always see them there's the graph stat and it's like they're in the top right with wins and salary cap. I don't know if they could have made a move for Deshaun Watson, which is, I don't know. I mean, it probably wouldn't have been possible, but that could have put them into a different tier. Where obviously, if you put Deshaun Watson on the Jets, they're not automatic Super Bowl contenders, but the Colts definitely are. So yes, Deshaun Watson's a game changer, but they just have the pieces around that could help there.
Hang on, Watson. He's a winner of this deal because obviously he's going to be dealt before the season starts next fall. But if Carson Wentz can get 2 picks in return to the Eagles, being how bad he was and the reputation he has, Deshaun Watson, he's going to get a huge return for the Texans based on this deal.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I don't know. I think Wentz is just I don't know. he should be good. Like, I don't know why he's not good, but it's just like I thought like I didn't think they like Hurts, and he was like good, bad. People, I don't know. It all ties in with like Tua being bad too, but it's just like confusing what's going on there. Doug Peterson was trash. A lot of bad things for them this year, and it made honestly the NFC East the most entertaining division.
Didn't the Colts, I mean, like that offensive coordinator from the Colts too, or something like that, as their new head coach, I think.
What?
The Eagles for their new head coaching spot because Doug Peterson was fired.
Yeah.
They got, I think, like the offensive coordinator from the Colts. So that's like another interesting storyline.
Yeah, that definitely is interesting. I mean, that's like making a deal with an old team like that, but I don't know. It should be interesting. Head coaches around the league. You have that Ravens guy getting hired from the wide receiver team, having the worst wide receiver core in the league, and getting a head coach job. So head coaches all across the league, they're getting it done. They're trying to lead their team to victory. Adam Gase and company, and sooner or later they could be all stars like Garrett on the on the Giants.
Next, do you want me to, or do you want to tell me some people you'd like the Patriots to sign this offseason? Maybe at the quarterback position. Hint, hint.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you can go after like Galladay, that's cool. But obviously, at the quarterback position, I just don't see them getting a quarterback in the draft. Just like from not because I don't think anyone's good. I mean, like if Fields falls to you, obviously you should pick him or Zach Wilson. But like they're probably both going top 10. But I don't know. Some people are dumb and are like, oh, Fields isn't going top 15. Like I don't know, but yeah, take those guys if they're there. But I don't see them going after Trey Lance, like the fourth best QB in the draft. I feel like it's either going to be Stidham or another free agent like this year. So I don't know. I just don't think anyone's good out there. You obviously looked at Carson Wentz for a second, but that's definitely over. But I don't know. It's probably gonna be Stidham. I think. I just feel like that was what it was gonna be this year, and so like then Cam became available, and that was something that you wanted. But I feel like this is just a delayed last year. Like Stidham is gonna come in and actually get his chance and probably be asked. But I mean what are you gonna do? I don't know. Maybe you bring in a veteran. I don't know. Mitchell Trubisky, not veteran, obviously he's not, but maybe you bring in like someone to compete. I mean, and you have a competition there, and hopefully Stidham wins, honestly, and hopefully he can be that quarterback.
I strongly thought Matt Stafford was going to go to the Patriots until he got that Rams trade, but I could see him in that Patriots uniform. I think he would have been good in New England. The receiving core right now is trash, but like he brings that firepower. And the Lions, I mean, their record doesn't show for it. Their defense was kind of bad every year, but their offense has like remained pretty top middle tier in the NFL for the last 5 years, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I think it came out Matt Stafford wanting to go anywhere but the Patriots, but they hate us because they hate us. They don't want the championship way. They want the fun way, the Detroit way, the Rams way, just losing. Maybe sneak in one season in a Super Bowl to just kick a field goal, but besides that, yeah, I don't know. You gotta trust Bill Belichick. You gotta trust they're gonna do something. And I don't know. I think they're gonna be in it in the end. You heard Tony said with some cap space and Bill Belichick, they're gonna be in the mix at the end.
You heard it right there. Tony Romo saying the Patriots will be back. They'll be back. We'll see you next time.